12 hours away from at least third-place points.
Very helpfully timed, this replay that we're looking at of the moment that Kobayashi's demise began. It was when the circuit went green after the only safety car we've seen throughout the whole race, and at first it looked as though he couldn't release the 80 kilometer. Well, actually, it's Martin, it's not 80 kilometers an hour under a safety car, it is in a slow zone.
Yeah.
So what is there a speed limiter in the safety car? It's still 80.
The safety cars try to keep an 80 kilometer an hour pace.
So at first we thought he couldn't release a limiter button or something like that, which is quite a common electronic problem that we do see. But then it was clear that he'd lost drive. I'm going to throw you a little idea, and you're going to tell me to be quiet. Is this Olivier Plas's fault?
Oh, shut up. Oh, hang on, this is a Manor car, or what's left of it. Is that 24 or 25? Has that rolled?
That is a huge shunt, whatever it is that we're looking at.
Where is that?
Driver
that's Simon Trummer, that's the Swiss driver. Simon Trummer, that's the number 25 car. That car was in 4th place in LMP2. Manor have been having such a good run.
So,
and
safety cars out again.
A massive shunt. Now,
or is this medical cars?
Those are, rescue vehicles.
Yeah.
Now, he looks fairly winded, and judging by what's not attached to the car, I'm not even remotely surprised. Didn't look, because the fin was attached, that it had rolled. The damage on both corners there certainly hit something spinning very hard.
Just trying to see where that is.
Wait,
Was that up at Dunlop?
Yeah, sector 1 with
it looked
sectors
like
1, 7.
Oh. That's the message on Kobayashi's screen. Rear left tyre pressure. Now, is that a fake sensor message that's coming off something else? Or it's a rear left tyre?
No, that's what that's... Yeah, but just...
I know, but
that's Lapierre.
The message that was on Kobayashi's screen. Lapierre has picked up debris and picked up a puncture.
Yeah. That was the race.
Talk about kicking a team when they're down. I know we heard it on the radio, but don't forget all that time we spent watching Kobayashi, constantly going through tyre pressures on the screen, and he kept getting rear left tyre pressure warning lights.
Well,
now, that wasn't what stopped Kobayashi's car, so I was wondering whether it was some fake message from a sensor.
And this is all playing into the hands of Nick Tandy, who's had a totally untroubled run so far, but we're not going to say that because it's the commentator's curse. As we said, we got that Manor car. We need to find out more about what's happened there. Sectors 1, 7 and 8, there are slow zones now, and that covers, as Sam said, up to the Dunlop S's, and 7 and 8 are through Tetra Rouge, and then halfway down the start of the Mulsanne Straight.
Number 9 is shredded, absolutely shredded.
He needs to slow down.
Yeah.
Okay, Nico, we have no hydraulic pressure.
Everything's gone wrong. No downshift, no hydraulic pressure.
It is not just the tyre. Yes, he's got that, but oh my goodness. Just when you think it can't possibly go any worse, the number 8 car with the front hybrid drive rebuilt has been forced out of the garage, and at the moment is still moving. Oh my goodness!
That let go in a massive way, so that's on the first kick up to Dunlop. Just as the circuit bends to the right there, and he loaded up the outside rear tyre, the car just let go. Now, he's not yet braking. I need to see a replay, but he's not yet hit the brakes at that point. I can't imagine it's a snatch of the rear axle on downshift. It was as soon as he turned into the left kink. It's quite high speed. You're in 5th gear, flat on the power, and you want to start rolling out of the power and onto the brake pedal. By the time you apex on that right side in the kink, but I feel, I'd like to see another replay. I feel like the rear of the car let go long before that, and it was extremely dramatic.
Toyota reported a clutch failure earlier.
He really needs to slow down.
Yeah, no, it's It's ripping the back of the car apart.
60 kph, below 60 kph, and go to neutral. Go to neutral and press acknowledge.
He's in the middle of the road at the moment, on fire.
Yeah. And the Porsche crew cannot believe.
Oh, Yuda Shonak is just, this is his worst nightmare.
This is almost worse than last year. And he's going to stop basically where Kobayashi's car is.
Can't make it up. You can't make it up.
It couldn't be worse than last year. It's getting worse than last year. And look at Porsche. They've already had one car almost out of the race. They can't believe that what happened to the number 2 can't possibly happen to the number 1 car. Look to Shonak. Everybody was hoping that Toyota would find redemption this year. Their only hope now is the number 8 car. This is unbelievable.
And the number 8 car, gentlemen, is in 54th place. 133 laps completed by Ant Davidson at the moment, compared with the,
162 is the lead.
They're almost 30 laps down. How do you make that up?
Toyota's Alistair Moffat says the number 9 car had a rear puncture after contact from a